Hello fellow stuffy travelers, Mark here with Wolters World, and I'm a little under the weather and we're traveling here in Paris at the Sacré-Cœur, really great place to be, but I'm under the weather and my little guy, he's home in the apartment with my wife, projectile vomiting. It's not a fun time to be traveling when you're sick. And that's why we have the 6 things that suck about being sick when you travel. Let's just get into it. The first thing that sucks about being sick when you travel is you feel like garbage. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to see the sights. You feel like you're throwing your money away, and your fellow travelers, they resent you because now they can't go see as much stuff. And that's the thing that really sucks about being sick, is you really feel like you're losing the time and you feel like garbage. But aside from that, and the fact that your buddies you're traveling with think you're a loser, is the fact that the second thing you're not going to like is you think you can go to the pharmacy and get your normal Advil or Tylenol, and you realize that not all medicines translate over. You can't get the exact same things. So what you need to do is make sure you know the active ingredient in the medicines you need. So when you go to the pharmacy, you can ask for those ingredients and they can get you what you need, because Tylenol here isn't Tylenol and it's not Advil. You might be just buying acetaminophen or ibuprofen instead, okay? So that's what sucks about being sick. Aside from being sick is trying to get the right medicine. Now, the third thing that sucks about being sick when you're abroad is the fact that some things back home don't have a prescription, okay? Whereas when you're abroad, you might need a prescription. That means going to a doctor. Or vice versa, things where you think you need a prescription, you can just go to the pharmacist and they'll be able to get you stuff. My oldest son has eczema. His eczema medicine in the US, we have to go to a doctor, get a prescription, $75 for that there. But in Portugal, we just walk up and get it and it's €2. So sometimes it's a prescription, sometimes it's not, and you don't know these things. And that's why it leads into the fourth thing you're going to suck about being sick when you're abroad, is finding medical attention. Now the thing is, you know there's a hospital, but what if you need a clinic for an earache, or just, you hurt your knee or you broke your ankle? What do we got to do? Now, that's the thing, is you're not sure where you're supposed to go. How do I find a doctor? I mean, I had impetigo, the skin rash, when I was living in Lithuania. I didn't speak Lithuanian. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know where to go. Luckily, the embassy and my work both had clinics that they recommended for where to go if you needed a place to be. So check your consulate's website. They might have recommendations for the city and country you're going to, and that can help out. But that also leads into the fifth thing you're not going to like when you're sick abroad, is when you go see the doctor or the nurse, will they speak English? Now, a lot of places they will, but not every place out there. And it's kind of hard to explain, PP in fuego, if you're someplace, abroad and you're not sure how to say it. So that's something you need to worry about when you're sick. It's like, how do I explain my liver is killing me, or I think I have a kidney stone, if you don't speak the language? So that's another thing that sucks. And the last thing, and the sixth thing that really sucks about getting sick when you're abroad, is how to pay for it. Now, I ask you, did you get the traveler insurance if you got sick? Because most people don't get it. And that's a problem, because then you're footing the bill when you're here. Now the thing is, when you get insurance, when you go abroad, a lot of times you still have to pay for the entire thing and then they reimburse you later. So you're going to be paying anyway, so be ready for that, okay? So those are the 6 things that really suck about being sick when you're abroad. One, you feel like garbage and your friends resent you and you just don't want to go out and you feel like you're throwing your money away. Second thing is the brand names don't translate. Prescriptions might be different. You got to find the medical people, then hope they speak English, and then pay for all the fun stuff. So we're going to be at a doctor here later today for our projectile vomiting kid, which isn't too bad because the U.S. consulate has recommendations for doctors that speak English in Paris. So it's okay. If you want to learn more about not being sick in Europe, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter and Facebook, and we really appreciate your likes and subscriptions, and we hope you enjoy your time traveling healthy and happy. And if you're not healthy and happy and you're just sick, well, try to be happy. Bye from Paris.